Hi, my name is Christian Guillen, and I'm being interviewed by, you said it was Bob? Okay, great. Well, I'm ready when you are. Okay, first question, what made me join this field of work and why? Well, I joined this field of work because I've always enjoyed being around the youngsters. I have a big family, lots of cousins, and my cousins are having children. I've had children now, and they're starting to grow up, and I've always done well with kids. And so being part of the developmental stages is actually very interesting, and I found that this is a great career path to follow. What previous experiences have I had prior to this career? Well, I do have a son. He's 6 months old, and I actually have two stepchildren who are now 6 and 4, and I've been with him since the youngest was 1 and the oldest was 2 going on 3. So 1 going on 2 and 2 going on 3. I mean 3 going on 4. And so I've been with them for a while, and so the experience I've had has kind of been like a hands-on experience as far as learning how they develop, changing diapers and their interactions with each other and their languages. My son, he's 6. He had some language issues when he was younger, and so seeing him go through that and helping him out with that's been has been a great experience for me. What developmental stages do I have in my classroom? In my classroom, I focus on your birth to 6 month. Now, it may seem odd, do you have a classroom for that? But I do, and I encourage that because kids often go to a daycare setting where we take care of them as far as food, sleep, change their diaper. Now, I like to incorporate some education in that process, so that's why I kind of reached out to offering, this kind of education for this age group, as well as in educating the adults, parents in my classroom. Is not just for the children, but for the parents that are willing to take part in it as well. How have I handled uh, children who've spoken different languages? Well, you see that more often now. Nowadays we live in a society where there's a lot of second languages, a lot of bilingual people, and at this age, children are either developing both languages or developing one and hearing another. So they don't quite have a language to speak yet, as far as being, speaking primarily Spanish or primarily English. So now, if parents want me to teach both, I definitely will be doing so, and I think it's a great idea. So it's really up to the parents about how to do that. And I do offer suggestions for the parents that are teaching their children or raising their children in a bilingual atmosphere. I think that's great. What aspects of my classroom have I developed for teaching and why? Well, I developed my classroom to be very vibrant and very engaging for the young ones. Obviously, at this age, they're developing their vision, and at the time that they're 5, 6 months old, they have developed this vision and they're starting to see things and make out objects, get familiar with faces. So I do have lots of colors around and pictures, ball, cat, dog, and different alphabet and everything like that to kind of get them aware of these different colors and these different objects. Um, how would I work with parents to encourage them and support them in their child's language development? Well, like I kind of mentioned earlier, I would get them engaged in talking to their children and reading stories to them. I think it's important to talk to them. Even though they don't necessarily talk back with words and sentences, they will be able to coo and kind of babble because they're in the babbling stage and kind of make those sounds, and they do get familiar with your voice. And I think that's important for parents. And then reading stories. I read a lot of stories to my son in these past 6 months, and I think he does grasp this. When I do pull out a book and read it to him, he is engaged in the pictures there. Even though he may just be engaged in the colors or the images on there, reading it to him and getting him familiar with these words and these phrases, I think it's important for development. So I think it's important to get the parents to read. So that's kind of how I would work with the parents. Also, I'm offering this classroom to the parents um, to have them come in with their children and kind of listen to what I have to say and learn and perhaps read stories together and get engaged and interacting with other parents with children of the same age group. So, is that all the questions you have for me? Perfect. Well, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for these questions. I hope you can learn from this, and hope you have a perfect, great career path ahead of you. Lots of experiences to be made. Have a Have a great day.